Tired of paying more for ads every month just to get fewer leads? This short video is going to show you how to save $40,000 per year and get more service calls in the process. I'm Rick Jansen. I'm not AI generated. I run the company. As a client, I'll give you my direct mobile line and service your account personally 24/7. 75% of the service calls in your market are coming through the organic search results on Google, not the paid ads at the top. They know those ads are expensive and you'll probably charge them more to cover your cost. When you see the word sponsored, that means it's an ad. When you get down to businesses, those top 3 listings are organic, and below that you'll see a mix of some organic and some sponsored results. This year's Google stats tell us it's more like 90% organic, 10% paid ads, and that's coming from Google, whose main source of income is paid ads. If you throw in Yelp, Angie's List, and the other paid platforms, paid ads amount to about 25% of service calls. Platforms like Yelp and Angie's are way down at the bottom of the Google search results if they make the first page at all. And if they click on Yelp, they're going to see a list of your competitors. If you're not paying thousands of dollars per month to be at the top of that list, they're just going to call one of those other companies. So if you're depending on paid ads for your service calls, you're missing out on 75% of the business. As you know, paid ads on all the platforms are getting more expensive every year. You need to build your organic placement now before you get priced out of your own market. And here's the problem. Sales reps will tell you they're SEOs. They're not. They're going to lock you into a long-term contract, sell you a boilerplate WordPress website, outsource your account overseas, and when you call to ask why you have no placement on Google, that sales rep won't be answering the phone. And then they'll sell you paid ads. So-called local providers sell the same control panel websites. Most of them outsource the work and the support. And a one-man operation can only handle one job at a time. Could take you 6 months to get your website done. You wouldn't get a very good deal if you limited your Amazon purchases to providers in your city. You deserve the best marketing company in the nation, not just the best in town. That control panel website they sold you will never get organic placement. And WordPress plugins can break. Wake up one morning and see photos on your website from 2012. They only take about 4 hours to build. They put your name and logo on there and pump them out a dime a dozen. Next time a telemarketer calls, ask them to show you a website that they built with their company name on it that's number 1 in the organics under a competitive search term like plumber or HVAC. You're going to get a lot of telemarketing calls. If you're not careful, you could end up with multiple providers, which means multiple costs and more mistakes. It's communication disconnect. Like your website's down because your web designer forgot to put your domain on auto renew, or someone sent the wrong art to the printer, and your discount's not showing up on social media this week like it should be. The average internet marketing company will burn through a new client within 6 months. The solution? Don't be one of them. You need a full-time dedicated marketing team so that all of your campaigns and assets are under one umbrella. We can help you spend less and get more service calls. In order to do that, you need organic placement, a website that's going to convert those visits into calls, and some 5-star Google reviews. Our websites take about 30 hours or 2 weeks to build, but it's worth doing to get you to the first page of the organics so that you stay with us as a client long term. Our average client retention rate is 10 years, and then they retire with money in the bank. Real SEO has to be built into a website when it's created, like the wiring or framing of a house. We build separate pages for each of your services, optimized for your cities. Then we write unique content and code for those pages. We optimize your Google business listing for those services in your cities, and create a web design that's going to convert visits into service calls. The content we write is based on conversations I've had with you, so you don't wake up one morning and see AI-generated services on your website that you don't offer. Every website is unique, built to your specific preferences. You approve the final design, so your satisfaction is guaranteed. We specialize in marketing for service companies, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. So we know your industry and what's working for other clients that we can share with you. Our designs are built to turn website visits into service calls. The more a visitor has to page down, the more likely they are to leave your site and click on one of your competitors. Notice right at the top we have hours of operation, phone number, years of experience, and a slideshow right at the top without paging down that features your most important services. Right below that, your services are clearly listed so potential customers can click on a service that they're interested in and get more information about that specific service. Back on the home page, we've got your service area and just enough information about your company to get them to call you. We post a few of your positive reviews, your social media icons, and the phone number again to initiate a service call. We will host your website on a secure private server at GoDaddy and provide you with 24/7 human phone support. Because if your website or email ever goes down, we consider that a critical emergency. We guarantee in writing your website will be completed within 30 days of receiving the information we requested from you, and we usually start to see organic placement within about 90 days. In the meantime, if you're running Google ads, whether it be pay-per-click or local service ads, we can optimize those campaigns, help you reduce your ad budget, and avoid automated strategies that help Google but don't help you. If you're a new business, we can walk you through the Google video verification process. If you're an established company, we will optimize your Google listing for your services in your city to improve your organic placement. If you need a logo, we can create one for you and design business cards that will help you get more Google reviews by adding a link to your Google review page. We can also create mailer campaigns and help you with print jobs. We also offer performance tracking, so you know exactly which ad campaign each service call is coming from, allowing you to cut the fat and keep the cream. That service alone could save you about $5,000 a year. We can also do Facebook ads for you that run just $99 per month. We have no long-term contracts, we're in the U.S., and we never outsource. We have a vested interest in your success because if you don't make money, we lose you as a monthly client. For just $7.99, we'll build you a custom, fully optimized website and optimize your Google My Business listing. And that includes custom social networks to match your new web design. Website alone is worth about $5,000. And as promised, for just one low monthly fee, you'll have your own dedicated marketing team. For just $2.99 per month, you get 24/7 human support, full-blown social media campaign, Google Business Listing Management, and that only requires a 6-month contract. Remember, you may hate Facebook, but we post social media content every week because ChatGPT and other search engines scan that content to award you placement on those search engines as well. Those monthly services are worth well over $2,000 per month. So instead of going all in, spending $40,000 a year to chase 25% of the service calls, spend $800 on an optimized website and $299 a month to have your own dedicated marketing team and go after 75% of those service calls. Our process is simple and fast. In phase 1, we will discuss your services, business contact information, and work on optimizing your Google listing. Your current website will stay live while we're building your new website. About a week later, we'll do a second call, discuss your design preferences, make sure we have your logo, start working on your custom social networks, and when we're done, we will point your domain and Google listing to the new website to go live. We will load your new website on your current domain or your new domain if you're a new business. So give me a call or text me with the day and time you'd like a free consultation. I'll give you a free evaluation of your Google listing, Google placement, website conversion, and ad performance. I want your highway to be your road to success.